This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
With your morning newscast, my name is Joshua Van Slyckman. Thank you for joining us on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Let's get to the news in details. Government last year, in an official statement, confirmed that it had secured a Chinese firm to build the new Demerara River Bridge under a design-build finance model with financial terms and conditions which would be no less favorable than those submitted in the preferred bidders' price proposals. This appears not to be the case, as can be seen from the National's estimate for 2022, which was presented to the nation on Wednesday by a minister within the Office of the President with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashney Singh. Singh announced that this year, some $21.1 billion has been allocated for the project. A perusal of the project page of the project shows, however, that the financing is not external, but rather is being funded by central government. In fact, according to the profile page, the total cost for the new bridge is some $53.7 billion and is being funded completely by central government. This is contrary to the design-build finance model that was touted by the government. 30-year-old Sean Bob of East Lepenniton Squatten area, Georgetown, is wanted by police in relation to the murder of his 19-year-old stepson. The dead teen has been identified as Isaiah Edwards, a construction worker of East Lepenniton Squatten area, Georgetown. It is alleged that he was stabbed to death by his stepfather while trying to defend his mother. According to police, the incident occurred on Wednesday around 18:30. It was reported that the teen's stepfather began assaulting his mother because she had not finished cooking, and as such the teen intervened. Anyone with information that may lead to his arrest is asked to contact the police on telephone numbers 268-2292, 268-2222, 226-7065, 911, or the nearest police station. Guyana, on its financial books last year, has its total import payments growing over the previous year by 90.8%, which translate to $4.8 billion, according to Minister with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashney Singh. Notably, however, this was primarily attributed to the arrival of Guyana's second FPSO, Liza Unity, which accounted for $1.7 billion, or 38.6% of total imports for 2021. As it relates to the export end, Dr. Singh reported that at the end of 2021, the total export earnings amounted to $4.352 million, or 68% higher than the $2.590 million earned in 2020. Again, this was mainly driven by oil exports growing by 179.6% to $3 billion. Non-oil export earnings for last year, according to Dr. Singh, amounted to just about $1.4 billion. With a promise of delivering a modern and adaptive learning experience for all in Guyana, the government this year plans to spend a sum of $74.4 billion, that should be 74.4 billion Guyana dollars, out of its $552.9 billion Guyana dollars budget for 2022 towards improving the country's education sector. According to Dr. Singh, in keeping with the President's vision of a world-class education for citizens, the government this year anticipates to reform the curriculum, expand teacher training, construct new schools, and establish robust system to take advantage of the finite window of opportunity to educate each generation. Out of the budgeted amount for the sector, Dr. Singh revealed that a sum of $6.6 billion has been dedicated towards the construction, rehabilitation, extension, and maintenance of educational facilities. 4 women who reportedly dosed another with corrosive substance on Friday, January 21, received an attempt murder charge yesterday and were remanded to prison until February 25, 2022. The defendants are 21-year-old Gillian Marks, 28-year-old Jennifer Vanlin, 26-year-old Latifa Dascott, and 28-year-old Alana Halder. They appeared at the Georgia Magistrates Court before Principal Magistrate Shardel Isaac Marcus. It is alleged that on Friday, January 21, 2022, at Princess Street, Georgetown, they dosed Renisha Maxwell with a corrosive substance causing grievous bodily harm with the intent to murder her. Through their attorney, the woman pleaded not guilty. However, the prosecutor objected to bail, noting that the victim is still hospitalized as a result of the attack. And finally, at this time, 4 more residents from Region 4 who tested positive for COVID-19 have died. As a result of this, Guyana's COVID-19 death toll has moved to 1,160. 375 new infectious, taking the total number of confirmed cases to 58,979. 18 patients are in the COVID-19 intensive care unit, 218 are in institutional isolation, 10,912 are in home isolation, and 16 are in institutional quarantine. To date, a total of 46,671 persons have recovered.
And that's the news of the moment. Remember to get the full details of these stories, pick up a copy of the Kaieteur News. And don't forget, you can catch us on the MyTuner app as well as the Radio Garden app. You can also keep up to date by liking our Facebook page at Kaieteur Radio and subscribing to our YouTube channel, Kaieteur Radio Livestream. Oh, also catch our stream at www.kaieteurnewsonline.com/radio.
Feel I see Ban Royal. Oh, would you just let me be myself? Yeah, I'm lost, but I don't need your help. No, see, I don't wanna live like this, at least not forever. And I don't wanna live like this if I go tomorrow. Just trying so hard, it's like taking a bullet to the heart. As on one on the next one starts. Are you willing to try? Just tell me, girl, say yeah, 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 yeah. One more time. If you're willing to fight, I'll fight for you. Just say yeah, 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 yeah. Let's try. If you're not home for me, just open your arms, accept me, girl, say yeah, 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 yeah. One more time. 'Cause I don't want to leave, just hold me close. Say yeah, 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 yeah. If you love me, say yeah, 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 yeah. You wanna make this work, say yeah, 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 yeah. If you love me, say yeah, 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 yeah. You wanna make this work, say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Can I say what I want to say? I wanna say what I want to say. Can I say what I want to say? I really wanna say it. People don't know ya, but they won't judge you. They talking about ya. Must be smiling your face, talking you bad, and making up things that far from the facts. While you talking about me, I'll be pressing on, doing my thing. I'm telling you, please don't touch me. God don't put you to watch me. He don't like me. Offer me. Keep on talking. Look up, ballet. Bad mind and envy. Take a walk in my shoes. Then let me hear you. They playing Satan, talking you bad, and talk go bring talk that far from the facts. While you talking about me, I'll be pressing on, doing my thing. I'm telling you, please don't judge me. God don't put you to watch me. He don't like me. Tell them keep their eyes on me. Offer me. Keep on talking. Look up, ballet. Seems like you want more than company. Can't tell in friends and family. Both a young, handsome guy. Don't get things twisted, baby. Don't expect no more than what we already have. Keeping it simple. Don't expect no more than what we already have. Keeping it simple, baby. Girl, you already have a man. Sometime, baby, call me sometime. Not all the time, so girl, you already have a man, but I can be yours. Baby, call me, but not all the time, so you take a wine with me sometime. You take a grind with me sometime. You can vibe with me sometime, but not must be confusion in your mind. If you see, then you shall find, and you can call me. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes. Woman, you called 10 times yesterday, 10 more again today. Think you can program but I live my own damn life. Seems like you want more than company. Can't tell in friends and family. Both a young, handsome guy. Don't get things twisted, baby. Don't expect no more than what we are. and go, 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 girl, go, go. I ain't talking hours and non-stop jam, jam, jam. You is a gem, let me take your hand, just come and go, 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 girl, go. So let me take you to Toco Loco, 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 loco. Take, girl, let me take you to Toco Loco, 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 loco. Pressure,
yeah, you know, I sweet and loco, 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 loco. Play with my mind and I go loco, 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 loco. Take time, just take it easy, easy. You know, I sweet and loco, 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 loco.
Girl, I wanna slow wine on ya. I wanna move, you make me groovy like soca. Slow wine on ya. I wanna feel you, yeah, yeah. Slow wine on ya. Come on, let me hug up the bumper, nana. Slow wine on ya. What I'm looking for is a romantic kind of girl to make me feel warm and comfortable. Wrap me up like a sheet, tape on a bed. Give me shivers like a brain freeze in me head. And girl, I wonder where you get that formula. The way you slow wine, girl, you make me come over. And I want you to wine and hold me tight. I want you to stay for the rest of the night. Girl, I wanna slow wine on ya. I wanna move, you make me groovy like soca. Slow wine on ya. I wanna feel you, yeah, yeah. Slow wine on ya. Come on, let me hug up the bumper, nana. Slow wine on ya. Hey, yo, take that bumper, go there, girl. Roll it around, let me take that fast wine, girl, and slow you down, girl. Ease in, ease out, ease in, ease out. Slow down on the tick